process is about humanising not only what people have done, but trying to humanise or rehumanise themselves, in that many people have been desensitised by violence that's been used against them, and therefore they feel that the only way to respond to that is to use violence. So it's about re-engaging or rekindling their own humanity. All the people that I know and have kept in contact with, people have said that it gave them an opportunity, sometimes for the first time, to have time for themselves to tell their story and for other people to listen. And for some people that's enough.
Since retirement, I've been able to be involved in some wonderful pieces of restorative justice work, and the Forgiveness Project is one of the most exciting ones that I've come across. It really does focus on the key dynamic of a restorative process of trying to help people to look to the future and think about solving problems rather than blaming and punishing.
When you're involved with criminality, you live in a world that is like a cocoon. In the end, everyone you know is a criminal, and you slowly get dragged fully into the hole. As time goes on, you go deeper and deeper and deeper into this world. What the Forgiveness Project allowed us to do is to focus on all the pain and the heartache. And one thing that we all got out of it was the realisation, like a smack in the head, of what we've been doing. And how we've allowed our life to degenerate.
The tremendous pain which victims are holding is something which we take for granted, really, and somehow we think that the justice process will enable victims to achieve some closure, in the jargon phrase.
We actually went to a cafe, actually. There were 12 of us, and some were victims, some were perpetrators of violence. And we were sitting around this table, and there was this extraordinary sense of harmony, unity in a way. And I couldn't quite pinpoint it, but then I began to realise, I think it's because we'd all taken that step out of the revenge cycle. So I think one of the key things is helping each other to let go. Because if you don't let go, you can actually, you harbour the hate. And from my point of view, it just makes you ill, really.
Currently, I don't think we as a criminal justice system, or as an organisation part of the criminal justice system, are saying enough to the public about what we ought to be doing about restorative justice. As we raised with the Home Secretary when he was visiting, it isn't part of core funding. It is about charitable funding, and I think that needs to move. I think the criminal justice system needs to fundamentally own conflict resolution, restorative justice, the way it owns drug treatment, mental health care and physical health care.
First you get the initial fear, and then the anger, and then the tears. And eventually you can reach a state of peace.
If you forgive yourself for what you was involved with, then you can move forward. Because until you do that, until you can take that hatred out of you, and that vindictiveness, and that retribution out of you, you can't move forward. And that goes for everyone.
The power of this is absolutely huge, and I'm confident, and I want to be part of rolling it out, rolling it into the community. I think we can change all we are as a community. If we can deal with conflict resolution here, then maybe there'll be less of that outside.